For today's headlines, vaccine delay gives time for information drive. Galvante says cost of car inspection reasonable. Lawmakers speed up jobs deliveries. Elections aren't popularity contest, says ex-speaker. Duterte wants holistic Auring damage response. Star Magic holds talent search. Vic Manuel gets rich, moves to Phoenix. Tail end of Frontal System, Northeast Monsoon affecting the country. Good morning, I am Sunday Locos and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Wednesday, February 24, and now the news. The delay in the arrival of the COVID-19 vaccines in the country gives the government more time to encourage the people to accept and participate in the national vaccination program, says Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Secretary Salvador Panelo during his daily online program Counterpoint. The government is having a tough time convincing the majority of the Filipinos to accept the vaccines it plans to import from China. A Pulse Asia survey conducted between November 23 and December 2 also found out that only 32% or 2,400 respondents would receive a COVID-19 vaccine when it is rolled out. Safety concerns, however, were raised by the 47% who said they would refuse the vials. Meanwhile, Land Transportation Office Chief Edgar Galvante on Tuesday defended the cost of motor vehicle inspection system that motorists complain as burdensome. During an episode of Daily Tribune's online program Straight Talk, Galvante pointed out that the inspection covers 68 inspection points, making it more comprehensive, thorough, and corrupt-free inspection of the vehicle compared to the usual emission test. Meanwhile, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade remains unfazed by opposition to the MVIS. In his letter to President Rodrigo Duterte dated February 10, Tugade reiterated that the implementation of the better MVIS is long overdue and should be done now. Citing Republic Act 4136 or the Land Transportation and Traffic Code, Tugade also argued that the implementation of the MVIS is legal and internationally accepted. The Senate on Tuesday approved a measure that seeks to expedite the country's purchase and administration of coronavirus vaccines, while the House of Representatives expressed optimism about the rollout of the government's mass program following its approval of a counterpart bill. With 22 affirmative votes, 0 negatives, and 0 abstention, senators passed on third and final reading Senate Bill 2057, otherwise known as the COVID-19 Vaccination Program Act of 2021. Senator Sonny Angara, the bill's primary author, said it will hopefully see the start of the inoculation of the population, starting with the priority sectors at the shortest possible time. Under the said measure, a 500 million national vaccine indemnity fund will be sourced from the contingency fund of the 2021 General Appropriations Act to compensate inoculated individuals who will experience severe adverse reactions or, in worst case, death. The indemnity fund will cover the indemnification agreements with the vaccine manufacturers, which the National Task Force has started fulfilling. This removes one major stumbling block to the delivery of the vaccines to the country, Angara said. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga partners, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, All your pera transactions, all new bayad.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
A candidate's popularity is not always a guarantee to winning the elections, a former top official of the House of Representatives said on Tuesday. The results of the recent surveys, former House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez said, could not be indicative of what would come out of the people's true choice in 2022. Davao City Mayor and President's daughter Sara Duterte once again topped another nationwide survey on the Filipino voters' preferred next president for the next year. Based on the report by Octa Research recently released, Duterte remains the top choice for president and even for vice president in the next elections. For the presidential race, she was followed by Senators Grace Poe and Manny Pacquiao, former Senator Bongbong Marcos, and Manila Mayor Isko Moreno. For the vice presidential race, Duterte was also followed by Moreno, Pacquiao, and Poe. Any politician's edge in surveys, however, could not be enough to drive a candidate to victory, Alvarez said, citing the 2016 elections where President Duterte was not popular at first, but he still won. It was Duterte's perseverance to make his platforms known by the public that won the presidency for him and not popularity, the Davao del Norte lawmaker added. President Rodrigo Duterte on Tuesday ordered all agencies to immediately and holistically respond to the needs of communities affected by Tropical Storm Auring following his visit in Surigao del Sur. In a situational briefing held in Tandag City and attended by Duterte's cabinet and concerned national and local officials, the president instructed his secretaries to send their respective representatives to Surigao del Sur within the week to assess the total damage of the storm and ensure that delivery of public services is unhampered. The Office of Civil Defense, as led by the National Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Council, shall consolidate all actions to be taken by government agencies. During the briefing, Duterte emphasized that he does not want local government officials to go to Metro Manila to personally do the follow-up. In showbiz, ABS-CBN's talent management arm Star Magic has launched the Bida Star Gandang Naturally Fresh, an online talent search mounted by Star Magic's subunit Star Hunt. Raihan Carlos, head of training at Star Magic, said in a video conference on Tuesday that someone who has passion, diligence, and hard work can become a great actor. Under the Bida Star show, the search has 3 phases: auditions that started on February 1, ongoing qualifying round, and the competition proper on March 3. Aspirants will compete on the online platform Kumu. The winner will receive 50,000 pesos in cash, a contract to star in ABS-CBN digital show, and an endorsement deal with Eskinol. Bida Star GNF will be hosted by Star Hunt alumni Karina Bautista and Aljan Mendoza, collectively known as Carjon. Kumu updates are supervised by Ashley Del Mundo and Tan Roncal. The 4 hosts will also serve as inspiration to the contestants, since they went through the same route in pursuit of their respective showbiz careers. We will be back. Stay with us.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Disgruntled forward Vic Manuel finally got his wish as Alaska dealt him to Phoenix Super LPG, heading into the 46th season of the Philippine Basketball Association. The 33-year-old banger joins the Fuel Masters in exchange for Brian Heruela and 2 draft choices, the 6th and 16th picks in the upcoming annual rookie draft on March 14, as well as a first-round pick in the 2022 draft. The PBA Commissioner's Office approved the deal on Tuesday, days after the Fuel Masters sent enigmatic forward Calvin Abueva to Bangdoya in exchange for Chris Banchero and a pair of draft choices. No less than Alaska coach Jeffrey Carrasco broke the news to Manuel, saying that he would be donning the Phoenix jersey starting next season. Manuel has been the subject of trade talks since the beginning of this year after rejecting the 2-year deal that the Aces were offering. The tail end of a frontal system or convergence of the northeast monsoon and easterlies will bring cloudiness to the eastern section of northern and central Luzon today, according to Pag-asa's weather forecast for Wednesday. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms are expected in Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, and Aurora. The northeast monsoon will bring cloudy skies with light rains to Batanes and Babuyan Islands, as well as partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains in the Cordillera Administrative Region and Ilocos Region. Meanwhile, the easterlies or localized thunderstorms are expected to bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers in Metro Manila and the rest of the country. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Araneta Center. Again, this is Sandy Locos and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel. Coronavirus case.
I am Sandy Locos.
Duterte, dadalo.
Si Ray Sanchez.
Good morning, I am Vernon Velasco.
Only government authorized to
Magandang hapon. Ako si Pauline Soko. Ospital naghahanda para sa COVID. Ako si Luis Lisan at ito ang Tribune News. Kay Ramsey may mensahe kay Andre.
Ako si Jomel Garner. At ito,
Pagsali sa face-to-face Duterte to fund COVID cases, pumalo sa 7.
Missed the chance to acquire 10.
Luis Lisan.
si Jomel Garner.
Ako si Ray Sanchez.
Vernon Velasco.
Ako si Pauline Soko. Sandy Locos.
I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q.